When you launch into space, you'll forget who you are. This is the true moral of the spidered man. Or he can do a backflip as well. That's the other moral of the spidered man. It's as true, but less immediately relevant. This is the sequel to the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game that I've already played on the channel. As you can see, they've put the webbing shapes on him this time, demonstrating that the PS1 could have handled it. I don't know why it didn't happen in the first game. He was just sort of like a matte red. No idea. So there's a lot of games that I'm looking at in the course of this project. There's a lot of interesting stories, potentially, behind them that I'm likely never going to hear, because the games industry has no respect for its own history, and the information is likely buried under mountains of previews for some vapid microtransaction-riddled trash. But enough about that, let's play a fun video game! Normal, obviously. 'Tis only the sensible thing. Yeah, so immediately the tone's a little different. Oh no! Well, the yellow man's in... No! Oh, that's likely to be Kurt Connors. I like how he's bothering to, like, hide under the cloak as if the subtitle of the game isn't Enter Electro. What was the point? Like, nobody could stop him coming in. What was... He wanted to be mysterious for, like, the first 10 seconds. I've got a big bra. The metal bikini is login Dr. Okay, now I don't... Like, he can just shoot electricity out of himself. I don't think he can hack the machine's cybernetic. Oh, I've got my face... Oh god, a bit of a wiggle! Soon. Me when I'm doing a bit of a wiggle and then all of the men fall over due to the static electricity that generates as a result. Oh! Ah, the bugle's lying about Spider-Man. Ah, they said Captain America did it because he showed up at the end. This is the way of the Jonah Jameson. Blame the Spider-Man. Blame the Spider-Man. He stands on top of the roof of the Bugle singing that every day. It's a wonder the man has any journalistic credibility left. Am I supposed to be pressing something? There we go. It just sort of stayed on there. And I was confused. Oh.
Welcome, true believers. Stan Lee here to bring you yet another scintillating tale of superhero daring-do. Now it appears that trouble has found our arachnid hero yet again. So get ready for a pulse-pounding, web-slinging tale of shocking revelations.
It's shocking. Oh!
Beast,
it's me.
What's got you bounding about? Not
Crouch.
sentinel attack, I hope.
Greetings, my web-slinging compatriot. I noticed perchance your diurnal patrol and thought I would provide you with information of a practical and necessary nature.
Thanks for the show of interest, Beast.
The
But I've been
build,
doing
I
this for
can't
a
tell if
while
the
now.
building's in
I
front
think
of your
I'm
hair
okay.
or not.
Indeed.
It's
We
meant to be
shall
the
see.
background. The
Would you
Fantastic
mind
Four!
telling me what this is?
I wonder if they're in right now.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows
Or
me where to
around.
go when I'm out and about.
I do believe you are correct, sir. Since you're so smart, why don't you try following me?
Boing. Did that guy just try and lecture us on the purpose of our own equipment and then get, like, sarky with us when it turned out we already knew? I don't much. I've many wonders about this incarnation of Beast. Oh.
Pretty good, Webhead. Now I've seen these
Pesky droid?
all over the city.
This gives me more webbing.
Boing. I don't know why it happens in here in much as the same way that happened in the first game. There's a lot of Marvel characters who just sort of show up to show up. This one's had real X-Men involvement.
Building looks far. If I jump forward and web swing, I should make it.
Was there an X-Men situation? I'm on the lookout for secret bonuses. Is there another one atop the 4?
I wonder if they rent or own. Spider sense tingle.
You think they can own the Funny 4 building in this economy? Ooh. The economy's a fucking nightmare. Even... Stop. You need to stop existing. Oh, I already stopped a man! I thought I might be able to engineer a funny situation where, like, the guy was gone, but the tutorial still spoke as if there was a guy. But no, they caught that one. They caught that one and they thought, ha ha hoo, we can make this fool on his internet look like an absolute pillock. Well played, Spidely Man Game Developments. Please perish a large amount. You look like you have a head.
I don't think those were tourists.
I must destroy all of these iterations of Duke Nukem. I don't know why he's got his clones wandering about, but it can't be anything good.
Superior performance, Spider-Man. I'll wager you could use one of these.
One of these will give me more health.
I do need that. Who's making loud sirens in the video game? Stop being noisy for no purpose. The spidered man shall resolve your crisis. Don't be a siren. In any sense,
Now
don't
this
wreck
looks
ships
intriguing.
for fun and profit. Have you been entirely silent?
Fascinating. Exercise caution at any rate.
I think silence pervaded again. Okay, so there's apparently going to be a persistent issue where some people just don't say what they're meant to in this. I fear I may not be able to... Well, at least I'll be going through all of this twice at least, because there is a what-if mode in this game as well. So I shall be doing the same procedure as I did last time. There's a pesky question. No. Let me on the question machine. Did I go too far this time and it took my questions away to punish me? Questions? Oh, here's a question.
Pressing R1 allows me to zip line.
Questions. Okay. Alright, we have question knowledge now. And that's, whoa, let me on your building, please, don't fall. Hello again. Tell me the truth.
However did you become so proficient a shot with your web shooters, Spider-Man?
I can cycle through targets by pressing the L2 button. I can pull them towards me by pressing web and down. Or I can pick them up by pressing punch and throw them by pressing punch again.
That's the advice I always give people about accuracy training. I'm going to do some of those things. Ooh! We love to throw a crate. I think it's very... That's not what I meant to do. Toolbox stopping maneuver. Nah, it says in fact you can't stop both boxes. You can only do one at a time. Anything up you? Anything prize-worthy? Spiders. Spider-Man. Oh, I think that's just a web card. Well, you know what? Ooh! I thought I saw something down here, but no. No, it was merely a lie, a mirage, a foolishness of the mind. A gland that lives in your brain tonight. Ha 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 hoo. Yeah, no, that's just... Well, I was fine. But it's no! At this point, I'll have used more web fluid than I'll get by picking up the blooming cartridge. Give me it. I worry. Okay, I ended up on the underside of it, despite targeting the... You know, if it works out in some form, that's enough.
I love watching me work.
Oh! Instead of my sort of mule kick, I can now do circular martial arts spinny roundhouse. What my punches look like. Slightly different. Oh, I can still do my fun prods. Prods of limbs look too abrupt, but now you must be stopped. What's in Gringo Flumpus's name? Oh no! I've learned how to do this now, look, you can't win. No.
It appears to me that the safeguarding of the metropolis is in capable hands. Should you ever require more assistance, feel free to pay us a visit at the Mutant Academy to run through our Danger Room training simulator.
Sure, Beast, I'll do that. Thanks for the pointers.
Ah. Okay, so canonically the things that I just did happened before this. Intriguing. Or maybe he just happened to make the offer anyway. It's not like Beast knows everywhere we've been. He's not the X-Man in charge of tracking spiders. That's one of their mutant powers, is that... Oh no, you can quit the training. You can quit the training in spite of everything. I'm not going to. But this does present an interesting opportunity for the order of episodes. Things to ponder later. Here's the actual truth of the matter.
Huh? What are they
I'm
up
looking
to?
at bugle foolishness. Silence. Who's bungling us? Oh, more
Do that hero
robes.
thing, Spidey.
Oh, so that's why it's doing this. It's if you don't know, if you've not seen the lightning come out, you'll never know which.
On him.
Whoa, web freak!
Oh no, hello, we're also here and these are rapid fire now. Well, we're getting right into the crimes now. We've done...
They don't look like Boy Scouts.
It's Hooligan Watch. What time can you tell? Now yes, the streets aren't filled with naughty fog anymore, so we can walk upon the floors. That's remarkable. The technology allows me to stand on the ground. Ha-hee-hoo. I can pick up a bin. I can fling the garbage. I'll fling the garbage if it becomes necessary, but otherwise I'm merely being a public nuisance. Nuisance? Is there a nuisance capsule down here for me to have? Num num num, tasty. Fade through my arse, if you very much please. If it pleases the court to perform the bum vanishing ritual, I shall swing Front Street. I've swung past Front Street. My compass ain't on. I can have a basketball tournament.
Set up. How original.
I've been set up in the basketball arena.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh,
Arrow secure.
I don't believe you. You're going to you're going to stop bleeding now. Okay, you don't have any more blood is what it means. You shouldn't be relieved.
There's more going on here than meets the eye.
There's more going on here than meets the basketball. I've become the entire points scored. So be somewhat upset. There's more going on here than meets the eye, but it's impossible to know for sure whose name is large. There's a man near the factory.
Does this look right to anyone?
Cappuccino, you've exploded the factory coffees.
Now who's gonna pay for that?
I'm just really obsessed with doing that right now because I can finally do it on purpose. What, we got questions here?
If I could just yank the cap off that hydrant, I could put out the fire.
I can... what? There's a hydrant? Hydrant! Ah, I flumped myself towards the flames.
That did it. Now to find out if there's more of them.
Okay, so I'm just searching this area for crimes. There's just various crimes that I've got to solve around here before I can move on with my day. It's just a normal spider patrol for right now. We're all comfortable with that. Start the timer on the bomb and take out all the hostages. Nobody's trying to attack specific banks anymore. And now with the entire floor to be getting on with. You don't seem bothered that your friend's been... It was very important that I stand near this exploding car. You're probably going to tell me I can do that.
Use enough webbing, I'll smother the fire.
But I've got to be quick.
There. A little paint and Bondo should fix things here.
I whipped your windows
Spider-Man
and that
10,
was somehow
Nameless
enough.
Thug 0. Another shout out for yours truly. The signal for my spider tracer's growing weak. Better take to the rooftops and follow my compass.
Follow my compass, eat bananas please. Morals, 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 morals. So it's an advert for consciences. They couldn't get the license to give a little whistle, which would have... That's a basketing ball.
Little street hoops, anyone?
Street hoops. Where the hoops? Hoops. Yes. Come on. Hoops. Consider the coconut. Not quite the result I come now. Really is tremendously coconutual. Consider. Come on. Kobe and whatnot. Oh god, Kobe and whatnot. I've invented another law firm, haven't I? Why do I keep doing this? The market's gonna collapse from all the basketballs I've thrown at it. Why did it wiggle in the air? I did that float serve thing from IQ. Except I'm Spider-Man and it's basketball.
Nothing
Yeah.
but net.
Yes! I got a prize, and it was something I actually... It's the reason I went on the rooftops, is to find that. To find a health. So you know what? That was worth doing, it turns out, except I'm probably gonna get... This is probably gonna be a new area, and I start with full health again, I reckon. Wouldn't that be the way?
A little higher.
Just a little higher to get the... Yeah, yes. Because we're meant to be following a man who did a big crime, aren't we? Yeah, new area. New area, your basketballs are irrelevant. I'm sorry to have to tell you. Bloop. Of course, there's no way of knowing what my health would be at now without...
Alright. The signal from my Spidey tracer is stronger from up
Hello?
here. My compass should lead right to him.
My compass is going to get you. No, get off the... I very nearly just put you to death, but it's fine sometimes. You're a digital man, you'll probably be okay no matter what. I mean, certainly you fade out of existence no matter how non-lethally I incapacitate you. So I don't know what's going on there.
If I take out that thug, it'll stop the machine gun.
It's Mr. Machine Guns. He just sort of knew to position himself on this one rooftop. Tremendous foresight from the criminals today. And I shall stop his machine gun from ever seeing the truth. Whee! I want you to largely explode. Such equipment cannot be. There we go. I guess if it were too easy to destroy, there'd be no incentive to sneak up behind it and disable the guy, would there? You have to think about these things from the perspective of the mechanics implemented to do what we love. Stop. Stop on the bridge. Okay, I'm begging you to face a straight line. Well, you know what? I can web swing no matter what.
Down. Don't look down.
You're Spider's man. You're fine with ooh. No, be without knowledge. The more ignorant you are, the less conscious you'll be in the presence of my web fluid. That's right, it feeds on your wisdom. Or the opposite of that. Like, what version of that concept would lead to the result where you're at a disadvantage? I'm sorry for dropping you off the ceiling. The outer ceiling. Commonly known as the spidering surface. Ooh, get back here. Thank you for... What? Shot the floor. You shot directly down into the floor. Were you trying to ricochet the bullet into my chin from underneath? He's like, maybe that's his weak point. I can only assume by now people have tried shooting at him directly. With this new innovative technique, I might be able to finally solve the mystery of why it hasn't happened.
Something's not right around here.
Something's gotta change. And that's a man with a big gun. Oh, that's a man with a big gun.
These guys are bent on stopping me from catching that motorcycle. Better take them all out before they
Oh,
hurt someone.
I got the web.
You see where he went?
I've got the web. You made funny noises when you died. Oh. Oh, Hector. Hector Belmont. Was there a Hector in the Belmonts? Oh, Doctor, you must help me. I've got a Hector in the Belmonts. Oh, Hector Hindrance. Oh, Spaniel Cuff. The man who's arrested all the dogs. What crime did they do? We can't possibly know. I demand to be informed of the charges that have been levied against my boofy client. You can't boof any charges at me, can you? You know not what you're accusing them of, even. You've no idea. You've no idea where in the warehouses are we? Hello. Oh, there's more mysteriousness. But Mysterio's already in prison.
I know.
How could this be?
You go on ahead. I've got something planned.
Oh, the jar was planning things. Wow, 3 guys. Yeah, you've certainly seemed to have this on lock.
Now, I know I have that invite here somewhere.
Immediately cycle.
If this were a movie, someone would spring a trap right about now.
Yeah, there's all the man to stop you about. Definitely, you will be defeated. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, change the tempo of the Spider-Man. Spins a web at his muse. Change the style and light the fuse. Look out! He's blown up the stereo.